you guys, what is up? It's Taylor Janet. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute since I've sat down to film, you know, a chit chat video because I've been all over the place. So I am super excited to sit down and talk with you guys, and I'm even more excited for this video. As you can see from the title, this video is called Things They Don't Tell You About Places to Go in Atlanta. This video is a collaboration with my fellow Spelman sisters who are here on YouTube. So if you check the description box, I'm going to link everyone's videos, but we all are going to tell you some things they didn't tell you about. So like I said, my topic is things they don't tell you about places to go in Atlanta. I decided to talk about mainly food because one of my favorite things to do with friends is go out to eat. Also, I don't know if this is a secret or not, but the food at Spelman doesn't really hit, so I really have taken that as an opportunity to discover all of the different food places that Atlanta has to offer. These are all of my favorite places, and if you are going to school in the AUC, or if you already go to school in the AUC, definitely be sure to check out these places. Category 1 is brunch. If you guys watch my vlogs, you know my #1 brunch spot. It will always be West Egg Cafe. West Egg Cafe is around 10 minutes from campus. It's in the Howell Mill area. Both the food and the coffee at West Egg is so good. On the weekends, they have homemade cinnamon rolls. If you like cinnamon rolls, be sure to get there early because they do run out of those. The only thing I do want to know about West Egg is that if you do brunch on the weekends, you can anticipate a wait from 60 to 90 minutes. That's really not uncommon brunching in Atlanta, but you just kind of have to plan for it. But the wait isn't that bad for West Egg because the Howell Mill area has shops and nice things for you to walk around and explore while you wait. Jenny's ice cream is also in the Howell Mill area. It is the best ice cream in the whole wide world. They sell Jenny's ice cream in the grocery store, but if you can go to an actual Jenny's, it's amazing. Their salty caramel is to die for. So definitely check them out after your brunch, you know, walk around, then get some ice cream because it's amazing. Up next is Holler and Dash. Holler and Dash is right across the street from West Egg Cafe, so it's still in the Howell Mill area. And Holler and Dash is the type of restaurant where you wait in line, you place your order at the register, they give you a number and you sit down to eat. So it's definitely a way shorter wait time. You don't really have to wait. The only thing I will note is that the seating is pretty limited, so you might have to wait to get a table if you want to dine in the restaurant. But I will say that on Uber Eats, you can have Holler and Dash be delivered to Spelman, so if it's a lazy Sunday or whatever, that's always an option. Up next is Murphy's Restaurant. This is my mom's all-time favorite brunch spot, and it is really good. It's around 20 minutes from campus. My advice for Murphy's is that if you go to brunch on Sundays, to get there around 10 a.m. or earlier. This way you will definitely beat out the crowds because in the state of Georgia, they are not permitted to serve liquor until after 12 p.m. So you're gonna beat out all those people who are waiting to have brunch with mimosas. You'll get in before that crowd. Up next is Thumbs Up Diner. I've been coming to Thumbs Up Diner since I was a little girl. I love Thumbs Up Diner. There's many locations in Atlanta, but the one that you want to go to if you're in the AUC is the one on Marietta Street because that's less than 10 minutes from campus. The food is so good. The environment is definitely super casual, super cozy. I've definitely rolled up to Thumbs Up, you know, in sweats, like just came out of bed. Not like a very polished brunch spot. The food is so good. When I was little, I used to always get their pancakes. Now that I'm older and more mature and sophisticated, I get their chicken and waffles and it's so good. Yeah, everything they do well. The one thing I will note is that Thumbs Up is cash only, so make sure you bring cash with you when you go. Last place for brunch is Cafe Intermezzo. Cafe Intermezzo is 20 minutes from campus. It's in Midtown Atlanta, and it's a European style cafe restaurant. It is so pretty. I've been to Europe, and when I say being at Cafe Intermezzo is just like eating in Vienna or Italy, it takes you somewhere else, and the food is so good. They also have so many different types of coffees and lattes and hot chocolates and dessert. It's ridiculous. Now I go there for breakfast, but I will say they're open till 1 o'clock in the morning, so if you want a late night dessert, that's also an option. And the really nice thing about Cafe Intermezzo is that they take reservations, so you will be able to call and not not have to worry about waiting at all. Up next, I wanted to talk about the Atlantic Station area. Atlantic Station has everything. They have restaurants, they have apartments, they have shops, they have even a movie theater, and the best part is it's only 15 minutes from campus, so that's always a nice place to hang out. Number one is California Pizza. California Pizza is honestly a classic. They probably have one in your hometown, but I find that my friends and I go there all the time. So California Pizza for sure. The next is Chickabiddy. It's a chicken restaurant, and I've had many of their chicken dishes and they're all super good, so you should check that out. They also have a waiter there who is so fine. I'm not even gonna front you guys. There's a waiter there who is so attractive, and every time we go, we want him to be our waiter, and he's never our waiter. So maybe if you go to Chickabiddy's, you'll get the fine waiter as your waiter. In Atlantic Station, another one of our favorites is called Yard House. Yard House is a sports bar, but it's like a nicer sports bar, and they have so many different food options, and they're open really late. So each time I go, I get something different, and it's always really good. And we usually go late, like get there at 10, they play good music. It's just good vibes, and you can hang out. Me and my friends were like dancing in the restaurant. They didn't care. So it's really chill, good vibes. Definitely check them out as well. These next three aren't really food related, but I did feel like I needed to put them in there because they are in Atlantic Station. One, there is a Target. This is the Target that I go to when I need to buy something. There's a Publix, which is a grocery store if y'all are new to the South. There is a nail salon called Lush Nail Bar, which is typically where I get my nails done in Atlanta. They do a really good job. So if you plan it right, you can make it a day with your friends, go to Atlantic Station, get a bite to eat, get your nails done, get your groceries for the week, all in one go. Up next, I want to talk about the Buckhead area, more specifically Lenox Square. This is where Lenox Mall is, this is where Phipps Mall is. All of that is in one area, and in that one area, there's a lot of places to eat. First place is Zin Burger. I think their burgers are super good. Everything is super fresh and delicious, so you should definitely check them out. I always get their turkey burgers, and Delana always gets the Zin Burger. And yeah, eventually I'm gonna try something else, but I'm really hooked to the turkey burger. Rock's Chicken and Fries is a fast food place inside of Phipps Mall, and the reason I'm telling you guys about this is one, it just feels like a bougie fast food place. Like the chicken and the fries, even the dipping sauces, is all homemade. It's really good, and the times that me and my friends go here is when we go to the movie theater, which is also in Phipps Mall, so it's kind of like a dinner and a movie type of situation. Lastly, in this area is Sprinkles, and Sprinkles has cupcakes and ice cream and all these delicious desserts. It's in Lenox Mall, and you probably know what Sprinkles is if you've seen a cupcake vending machine. It looks like this. It's a chain. They have multiple Sprinkles ice creams in multiple locations, but the one thing they have that's really good is their ice cream sandwich. It is so big, you really don't need to eat one by yourself. I can't even eat a half of it, so if you go, you and a friend should share that because it's so good. Up next, I want to talk about Ponce City Market. Ponce City Market's around 20-25 minutes from Spelman, and me and my friends love hanging out at Ponce. If you've never heard of Ponce City Market is kind of like a food court. You know, like if you go to a mall, they have different places to eat and then a communal eating area. It's kind of like that, so they have different restaurants where you can get something to eat, and it's really good. My favorite place in Ponce City Market is called Minero. It's Mexican food. It is so good. There's a dish called queso fundido, which is what I usually get. It's chorizo with cheese on top, and they have homemade corn tortillas. Guys, my mouth is watering just talking about it. Their burritos are also like this big, so you can eat off of it for like 5 days. That's dramatic, maybe like 3 days, but still, they're so big. You definitely have to try that out if you like Mexican food. My favorite dessert at Ponce City Market is definitely King of Pops. King of Pops is just how it sounds. It's a popsicle place, but they have all sorts of funky flavors. My favorite 2 flavors from King of Pops is 1, the Thai tea popsicle, and 2, the raspberry lime. They're both so good, so definitely check them out. And while you're at Ponce, after you eat, they have a belt line, and you can just walk it with your friends. It's definitely a place that if you like to take pics for the gram, you have so many opportunities because there's so many different murals and there's the Atlanta skyline, all that great stuff in Pond City Market. These next two places are places that my friends and I like to order from like Postmates or Uber Eats. The first one is called Varsano's. It is a pizzeria slash Italian place, but the thing that me and Delena always order is their kids' pasta. It's just butter and Parmesan, but it's really good. There's also JR Crickets, which is a chain in Atlanta. I don't know if it's anywhere other than Atlanta, but it's definitely all over Atlanta. You can go to JR Crickets, but me and my friends always order it. They have really good chicken fingers, wings, all the food that's not good for you that you like to eat late at night. Yeah, they deliver it, you know, into the wee hours, so that's fun. I'm gonna categorize the last few restaurants as miscellaneous because they just don't fit into a category, but let's get into it. Number one is La Fonda. It's another Mexican restaurant. My dad put me onto it. They have the best chicken quesadillas ever in the literal whole wide world. They're so good. Maggiano's restaurant is Italian food. They have many different Maggiano's. I think the closest one is Cumberland Mall. I think, I'm not 100% sure. The best thing to do at Maggiano's for college students is to do the buy one take one. They have a special menu where you order a pasta and then they will give you literally another pasta to bring home, full size. So usually if I go to Maggiano's, I spend like maybe $10 to $15 on my food, but I have food to eat for days because I have this big bowl of pasta and I eat it, I have leftovers, and then they give you a whole nother dish to bring home. So that's great for college students because you get to eat off of it for so long and you have leftovers, and I do feel like you get your money's worth. Up next is Houston's restaurant, one of my all-time favorite restaurants in the whole wide world. Houston's restaurant, again, they have a chain, so there's so many to check out, but my current obsession at Houston's is their Cobb salad. It is so good. I'm gonna insert a picture right here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. It's huge. There's fried chicken on it. There's like ranch dressing. It's not a healthy salad, but it is so delicious. I also really like their bacon cheeseburger. It's really good. Also, for an appetizer, you have to get their spinach artichoke dip. Like, everything is good. You can't go wrong at Houston's. Definitely check them out. Willie's Mexicana Grill. Delena put me onto this and we've gone so much. It's fast food. It's kind of like a Chipotle, Qdoba kind of situation. They have a lot of options. I usually go and I get their nachos, their steak nachos, or their burritos are also really good. Jim and Nick's Barbecue. If you are a Spelmanite, you have probably put Jim and Nick's in your body at some point, whether it be Spellbound, the Granddaughters Club luncheon that they have on move-in day. They have Jim and Nick's on campus at least 3 to 4 times a year. So if you were a Spelmanite, you probably had Jim and Nick's at some point. But one day, me and my friends were just craving barbecue, so we took the journey out to the Jim and Nick's restaurant. It's in Smyrna, so it's not super close, but if you go with like 4 people, the Uber's not expensive, and they have so many options. Oh my gosh, we loved it. It was even better than at Spelman, and it's always really good at Spelman, and it's even better in restaurant. The menu is huge, it's very extensive, so definitely check them out. The portions are good, so you will have leftovers. Woo! Oh my gosh, I feel like I've been talking for hours, but thank you so much for watching this video. Things they don't tell you about places to eat in Atlanta. I hope you guys enjoyed, found it helpful. If you guys have been to these restaurants, comment down below. Definitely please go to these restaurants, try them out. Let me know what you think. I genuinely want to know your thoughts on these restaurants. Also, what are your favorite places to eat in Atlanta? Comment down below because me and my friends are always looking for new places to eat. And if you comment that down below, you will probably catch us going there in the vlogs in the future. Like I said at the beginning of this video is a collaboration with my fellow Spelman YouTubers, so be sure to check out all of their videos, give their videos a thumbs up, subscribe to their channels, all that jazz. I know that it was really exciting to collab with them, and hopefully we can do another one in the future. And yeah, thank you again for watching my video. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.